Zoe, I'm so sorry about what happened 7 years ago. Ever since then, I really regretted what I've done to you.
What?
I'm sure that after all this time, you still haven't forgiven me, right? You had your husband stolen from you by your little sister after all. You should still despise me for what I did back then, right?
Well, of course I do. No matter how much time goes by, I'm never going to be forgiving you for any of that. Now, what is going on with you coming out of nowhere to apologize to me? You were the one that stole Tom from me, and then the both of you treated me like a complete idiot because I couldn't get pregnant. And in the end, neither of you even ended up giving me any money for what happened, instead running off to never speak to me again.
And I'm very sorry about what happened then, but Well, I'd like for the both of us to start working on becoming good sisters again.
Huh? You want us to become close again?
I understand that what I'm saying right now probably doesn't sound all too enticing to you, but I really want to see you again. I want for us to become close again by going out to eat together and things like that.
What is going on with you right now? This is all so sudden. For some reason, you're wanting to be my friend again, and I want to know why.
Well, it's been 7 years since all that happened between us, and since then, I've learned a lot of things. Back then, I didn't mind the fact that I had just lost a member of my family. But recently, after watching loads of family dramas and stuff, I started to realize that I need a sister like you by my side again. Everything has started to make me really realize that what I'd done back then was horrible. It's been pretty tough for me, because everyone pretty much left me after what I've done, and I've had nobody to count on at all. I've really been regretting all the stupid things I've done in my life to you.
Alexis.
I'm sure it's way too late for me now, but I hope that you and I can meet again. I'd like to apologize to you in person, and if it makes you feel any better, I can even pay you back for what had happened then. So, I'm really wondering if you'll let me have one chance to come and see you.
I never once thought that the next time I'd hear from you, you'd be wanting to apologize for what you did to me. But I'm sorry. It's going to take me a bit to think about all this through. Can you give me a little bit to think over wanting to see you again or not?
That's totally fine. I'm happy to hear that you're even willing to think about it. I'll be waiting for your answer now. I'll be waiting for the day you want to have me around you again. Hey, Mom? Did you get any messages from a really weird person just a bit ago?
Huh? Weird person.
Mom, I just got back home from school, and, well, there was this really weird person standing outside the house. They were just standing there in front of the house looking at their phone the whole time, well, smiling with a huge grin. It was scary, so instead of going towards the house, I ran away. And right now, I'm at the park close to the house.
What?
Also, that weird person was looking through the mailbox. That's why I made sure to take a picture of them before running away. They looked like they were doing some bad thing, so let's take this picture to the police. Okay, Mom?
Wait a second, Ellie. Was that weird person a girl by any chance?
Yeah. They looked like a girl to me.
Alexis was
They
able to make it to my
looked
house
just a
and
bit
collect her
like you,
husband like I
actually.
asked, but he made
I was
sure
about to
that
say
I'd at
hi
least
thinking
got
you were
child
her,
support
but
I needed
I
for
was
the past
wrong.
7 years.
I see.
So on his way
Sorry to
out,
think
he
that
left a
that's
bit of
someone
money
might
in
be
my
someone I
mailbox
happen
for me
to
to get
know.
later on. I think that money will be
But I'll
good.
head home right now to make sure.
I think
so
that
while I'm
money
doing
will
that,
be
you
a
can
good
wait at the
use to
park.
Ellie, so I'll make sure to
What?
put it in the savings
know
account
that?
to be used by her
If
when she
anything,
goes to
that
college.
might actually be my little sister.
After getting Tom
so
back
later
in
on,
her
I'd like you to
possession,
show me the
Alexis
picture you
started
took
to
of
look
them.
even further into what he was up
What?
to and found out that he had
No
gotten life
way.
insurance for her.
Back in the day, I had a huge
This
fight
is
with
when
my
she
little
realized
sister,
that he was
and
planning on
she started
taking
texting
out
me
all
again,
the money
asking me
from
to
it
make up.
after she hopefully died from her illness,
Are you
which
going to
caused
make up with her
flip out,
and then
thinking
become
he
friends?
used all that insurance money to come back
Well,
to me.
about that, I think I
This
might
led her
come
to
around
say
to
that she'd
forgiving
never
her
let
for what
herself
she
die
did.
to her sickness and made sure that she
You
was on the
shouldn't do
waiting
that,
list
Ma.
for a donor.
I don't think you should become friends again with someone like that.
I guess she really can wait a
What?
little while for a donor to come along, and all
You're
she
really
really needed
scaring
to do
looking,
was
Mom.
the
I thought something
and all
might
she really
be up
needed to
with
do
them,
that was
so
the
I
incentive that her
went in
husband
for a
would be getting
closer
a lot
look
of money if she
before
passed
running.
away.
But right as I got a good look at them,
And all she
they were
really
looking
needed
at
was
their
that
phone with
incentive
this
that her
huge,
husband would be
scary
getting a
smile
lot
on
of
their
money
face.
if she passed away.
And as I started to
Thank
run
you for
away,
watching
they
and
began
listening. We hope
laughing
you enjoyed
all
the
by
video. Don't
themselves.
forget to like and
You
video.
should become friends with someone
Don't
like
forget to
that
like
again.
this video and
I think
subscribe.
they're crazy.
Also, feel free to leave a
Was she
comment
really
about what
that
you thought of the
scary to
story.
you?
We look forward to seeing you in the next
Do
story.
you remember how I told you about the fight I had at school with another friend of mine? and I wanted to be friends with them again, but didn't want to say sorry. Well, you cheered me on and said I should say sorry to make things better, and so I did that today.
That's amazing, Ellie. So you and your friend are good friends again, right?
Yes, we are. But I was very scared about whether she'd forgiven me or not, and it took a lot of strength to tell her I was sorry. I really wanted to stay friends with her, and my heart was racing wondering what her answer might be. I wasn't able to laugh about anything, or even smile when I was thinking about being forgiven. Well, that person I saw in front of the house didn't seem to feel the same way I did when I was apologizing to my friend.
I see. So she wasn't as worried as you were about getting an answer today. Thank you for telling me that, Ellie. That weird person might not be as serious about their apology as you were with your friend. I'll have to think about this more now. Well, I'm going to start coming to the park to see you now. You and I can head home together then.
Were you able to put some thought into letting me see you again? Even Tom is wanting to come out and apologize to you now. So that's why I'm thinking the three of us can go out to eat somewhere together. I happen to know a really nice place in town.
Sorry, Alexis. I think after all the thinking I've had, I'm still not going to be able to forgive you. So I'm not going out to eat with you guys, and we won't be meeting at all.
What? Why are you saying something like that? You heard from me just a couple weeks ago how serious I was about making up with you, and you told me you'd think about it.
I did think about it. In the end, I've chosen that I cannot forgive you yet.
Why not? I told you I'd be willing to pay off that settlement you wanted from me, right? You're being a total jerk by saying you won't come out to meet and forgive me. Both myself and Tom wanted to go out and apologize to you from our hearts.
Well, then let me ask you this. Since you want to apologize to me so badly, how much are you willing to give me in order to pay off the settlement? $100, $200, or are you thinking of only handing me a $10 bill?
What?
I was thinking about you a lot after you first got back in touch with me again, and so I spoke with one of your friends, and guess what they told me? They said that right now you're struggling a lot with money, and as of right now you seem to be borrowing money from a lot of different people. So with all that financial trouble you're in at the moment, how much were you going to be able to actually pay me?
Wait a second. You were messed up for going around and asking about me like that. And why does it matter to you how much I'm going to give you? You should be most worried about the amount of emotion I put into my apology to you, right?
If you really seem to care about your apology that much, then what you said to me over text should have been enough for me. Thank you for 7 years worth of apologies, Alexis. I'm not going to forgive you any, but I will be accepting your apology. Now have a good one.
Wait! Zoe! Do not leave me like that so quickly. I want to see you in person to apologize to you. So please, just allow for Tom and I to come out and see you.
Why do you want to come out and see me so badly only to apologize? Do you plan to get something else from me by seeing me in person?
Well...
If you're really not going to be able to tell me what you really want, then you must not really be needing to see me. I sure don't want to see you any, so goodbye.
I'll tell you. So wait, this is not over yet. I really just wanted to meet with you in order to get one of your kidneys. And that's why meeting you in person would be the easiest way to get you to sign the documents. Please. I've told you what I really want from you now, so please come see us.
Huh? Wait a minute. You want me to donate a kidney to you? One of my kidneys?
I'm sure that hearing all of this is suddenly very shocking to you. That's why I wanted to see you in person, so we could talk about it.
Whether it was over text or in person, I'd be having the same reaction. What is going on, Alexis? Have you ended up becoming sick or something, requiring you to get a new kidney?
That's right. Just as you said, I'm sick and in need of a kidney transplant. Last year, I had been going to the hospital a lot more for some treatments, and I mean a lot. But after getting another exam done this year, it appears things have only gotten worse. The doctor told me it's time to start thinking about finding myself a donor, and so that's why I'm asking you now.
You're kidding me, right? I never thought my own little sister would become so sick.
I'm the same way right now, and can't believe that this is happening to me. But it really is fact that I'm terribly sick right now, and will need to have something major done in order to recover. So please, can you be my donor, Zoe? I'm sure you'll be fine with doing that, right? The doctor has already told me that since you're my sister, you'll be the perfect match for me. And since we all have 2 kidneys, you losing one wouldn't be a problem for you.
I'm sorry, Alexis. I don't like having to say this, but I'm not going to become your donor.
Why not? I'm really, really sick right now, and I came forward to tell you the truth about it just then. What the hell's wrong with you saying no like that?
I'm sure you're aware that even though you came forward and told me you're sick, that doesn't automatically mean I'm going to become your donor, right? I'm sure that you can find yourself someone else willing to help.
But that's going to take even more time, and by the time I do find someone, I might be in critical condition. Normally, people have to be on a waiting list for a donor, and that could take months. I can't be asked to wait that long, so I'd like for my family to become my donor. It'll make things a lot faster for me, and I won't become as sick from waiting.
Is that right?
Both Mom and Dad are gone now, so the only person in my immediate family that I can ask is you. I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal for you to lose one of your kidneys and give it to me, right? You don't have a husband or any kids, so there's nobody else relying on you right now. You have nobody else to help around you, so help me, please. Just give me one of your kidneys and be happy about it.
Excuse me?
I have come a long way to apologize to you like that, so why don't you just shut up and give me your kidney? You have no right denying me one when you are barely useful to this world as things are, not being able to have any kids or find a man. If you want to have at least a slight amount of meaning in your life, then give me one of those kidneys and let's be done with this. You have no other uses in this world, you infertile freak, so help me out.
Yo, you have no right to be saying things like that about me, Alexis. Do you have any idea how much you're saying to me right now isn't helping your case? You told me that you've grown since you'd done that to me 7 years ago, right? But from what I'm seeing you say to me right now, I don't think that's the truth.
What's wrong? You have no idea how I'm feeling right now about you, so you have no room to talk. Being as sick I am right now has led me to so stress out and worried if I'm going to live until tomorrow or not. And while going through all this stress, I had to force myself to talk to you. I had to make it seem like I was sorry and apologize to you. That's how stressed and worried I am about myself right now. I was willing to actually talk to you because that's how badly I need your kidney.
So all those apologies were a lie then. I knew it. You never learned from anything you did back then whatsoever. All that talk about how sorry you felt about stealing my husband was in order to get one of my organs.
But look! If you actually do go through with giving me one of your kidneys, then I might really say that I'm sorry for what I've done in the past.
What was that?
You should honestly be happy that I'm going to give you a use by using you as a donor. And then after that, you and I can become sisters again, right? So come on now and be my donor. As it's not like you're going to have a family of your own in the future. That's all for the sake of your important little sister. So you'll help me out now, right?
Who is this old hag?
What?
Look, right now my mom is looking really sad and confused. My mom told me that you're supposed to be her little sister, but I don't think that's true. I never thought that family would ever make someone else so sad like you have. So, you're not my mom's sister at all, are you? Who are you?
Huh? What is this? What's going on here? I want to know who the hell you are.
I'm Ellie. I'm my mom's daughter. I'm 7 years old. Nice to meet you.
What?
Now, it's your turn, you hag. I introduced myself, so now it's your turn.
I'm Alexis. I happen to be your mom's little sister.
How old are you?
I'm in my 30s now.
Then you're an adult. If that's true, then you apologize to my mom right now.
What? Why should I apologize to her?
Because you hurt her. You should be sorry about that. You're an adult, so you should understand that, right?
Huh?
Hurry up and apologize to her. My mom looks so sad right now, so I'm asking you to apologize to her right now, you old hag. You're supposed to be family, right?
Hold on a second. I want to make sure you're really her daughter first. Did she really give birth to you?
Of course she did. I do not tell lies.
Wait. This is all way too strange. My older sister can't have kids, so how did she end up having someone like you?
Hey, how much longer is it going to take for you to apologize to my mom? If you aren't going to apologize for hurting her, then you don't deserve to talk with her at all.
What?
I thought you were old enough to be an adult by now, but I think I'm going to have to teach you. When you should be feeling bad for what you've done, you should be apologizing from your heart to the person you've hurt. My mom has told me that plenty of times, so I'd like you to remember that as well. If you're not going to give an honest apology, nobody is going to want to forgive you.
Hey, Zoe, what the heck was all that about yesterday? That was all a lie, right? You haven't actually given birth to any kids, right?
It wasn't a lie. She happens to be the child of both myself and Tom before you stole him from me. Right after the divorce, I learned that I was in fact pregnant with her.
What? That's Tom's and your girl?
I was going to tell him about her back then, but I reconsidered doing that and thought it would be better to stay silent. I didn't really know where you guys ran off to anyway, so I chose to have my daughter by myself.
You're lying, right?
Tom has no clue about any of this. That's because I never came around to telling him anything. But because I never decided to have him get involved, I've been left with someone that I have to care for and raise. In order to raise her as an only parent, I've had to strengthen up quite a bit and work a lot of hours. And whenever I do get days off, I use all that time tending to her instead of myself. So because I'm such a busy woman, I can't take any time off to give you one of my kidneys.
No way.
From what I've seen online, it shouldn't take you that long to be matched with someone willing to donate their kidney. And honestly, have you checked with Tom at all to see if he's a match?
I know that he's a match for me, but he told me he's not willing to give me one of his kidneys, so that's why I'm not asking him anymore. He's told me that the surgery will hurt and that he doesn't want to go through that kind of pain. No matter what I've brought up to him, he keeps saying no, so I've stopped trying. That's why I've turned to embarrassing myself by acting like that. I was sorry.
I see. So that's how all of this came about. Actually, back when him and I were together and trying to make a baby, he'd say the same kinds of things to me. I wanted for the both of us to go get treatments and help so that we could have a baby, but he'd always tell me no because he's afraid of the doctor. And that he was also embarrassed by that fact that we needed help with infertility. I came to think that if he wasn't willing to work with me to have a baby, then it was never going to work for us.
What? Why would he have to go with you for treatments if you were the one that was infertile?
Ah, that's right. I never was the one that needed the treatments. Yet you and Tom, for some reason, kept on blaming me for not being able to carry a child, as though I was actually the problem in the first place. Do you know how badly that made me feel back then?
No way.
But even with him never going to get the treatments he needed, Tom was able to get me pregnant the last time. And that's why I care for my daughter with all my heart, and I'm never going to let anyone get in the way of that happiness I have with her. Now you and Tom do your best fixing your health. I have nothing to do with you, so you can go ahead and leave me alone.
Zoe, did Tom end up going to you? I found a letter from him saying that he wanted to go and live with his daughter. I think he's going to leave me and went back to be with you again.
Thank you for getting in touch with me. Do you think you can come over here right now to get your husband? I tossed him off the front patio, but he's just standing out in my front yard being a little dick.
You're kidding me, right? He's already there!
When he learned about how I had a daughter, he thought he could come back to me and has been trying his hardest to do so. Which is strange after all he'd done in the past to make me feel terrible and run away with you. Did you know he came to the front door telling me that he's always loved me and that he wants me to be his wife again? It's annoying.
Aww! What the hell? Does he think he can just go right back to you now?
I think he doesn't want to care for his sick wife any longer.
There's no way in hell. He's messed up completely. I'm not going to allow him to run away from me.
Please come over here and take him back. It would really help to have one horrible person come here and take the other horrible person away from me. I really don't want to have anything to do with either of you, so hurry it up, please. I'm getting tired of seeing him on his hands and knees begging for my forgiveness after trying to hand me all that money.
Money?
He said it's for the settlement I've been wanting and for child support for the past 7 years. In total, that was around $200,000 he brought me. He told me that it was his payment for allowing him back into my life. What a dick.
$200,000? Wait a sec. Where did he get all that money from?
He's told me that he borrowed all of it before coming to my house. He also told me that he used your name in order to get all the money.
Huh? So he borrowed all of that with my name?
He's assuming that you're going to die soon, so all of that debt that you have will just vanish afterwards. So he wants to use that $200,000 in order to bring him back the life he had before with me. He wants the three of us to be together as a happy little family.
What a jerk! He just assumes that I'm going to die and that's why he borrowed all that money? And he's going to use that money to get back together with you? Is he even human? No way!
He sure is a jerk and quite the idiot as well. I told him I don't ever want him back in my life and said that things were completely over between us. So can you hurry over here and take him back home with you? If you continue to let him stay here, my daughter might actually go out there and take that money from him.
What?
She told me that she doesn't need a dad, but the money would be really nice. At any moment now, I might take my eyes off her and she'll become $200,000 richer. I have her with me right now, but I can totally understand a child's urge to want that kind of money.
No. Wait a second. Wait! You cannot take that money from him. I need all that money back in order to help myself.
Well, you'd better get over here right now. Ellie is looking like she can't sit down next to me any longer.
I'm going to come get Tom right now, so you leave that money alone! Don't take it from him! I cannot believe all of this. How can Tom stab me in the back at a time like this? Not only did he say no to donating one of his kidneys, but now he wants me back with you! I'm not going to go easy on him for that.
I'm not gonna take this money from him, alright? It's not like either of us actually need any of it with the kind of money I'm making now. And neither Ellie or I need such a scummy man in our lives. Tom will be out in the front yard on his hands and knees, so get over here and take him away from us. Alexis was able to make it to my house and collect her husband like I asked, but he made sure that I'd at least got the child support I needed for the past 7 years. So on his way out, he left a bit of money in my mailbox for me to get later on. I think that money will be a good use to Ellie, so I'll make sure to put it in the savings account to be used by her when she goes to college. After getting Tom back into her possession, Alexis started to look even further into what he was up to and found out that he had gotten life insurance for her. This is when she realized that he was planning on taking out all the money from it after she hopefully died from her illness, which caused her to flip out thinking he'd used all that insurance money to come back to me. This led her to say that she'd never let herself die to her sickness and made sure that she was on the waiting list for the donor. I guess she really can wait a little while for a donor to come along, and all she really needed was that incentive that her husband would be getting a lot of money if she passed away.
Like I tell you where I am, I'm never coming back home. I just got home from work and found your room empty. Did something happen? Please, talk to me.
Nothing happened. I just don't want to be trapped here anymore.
Why are you suddenly saying this?
I've been thinking about this for months. Every day I watch you working overtime, then coming home to take care of Dad. It's suffocating.
We're family, Rachel. We're supposed to help each other through hard times.
I don't want to get caught up in any more troublesome situations, so I'm leaving everything to you, Sarah.
What did you say?
You're better at handling all this anyway. You always were.
That's not true. I'm struggling too. I'm just trying my best.
I never thought things would turn out like this. Our family used to be well off. Dad was an executive at his company, but after that car accident, he needs constant care. He had to quit his job, and now our family's facing financial ruin.
That's why we decided to help each other as a family, remember? We agreed to work together so we wouldn't end up in financial trouble.
Easy for you to say. You've always been the responsible one.
I'm not asking you to handle everything. Just help where you can.
No matter how much we cooperate, it's impossible. Mom's mental health is deteriorating from the shock of Dad's injury, and a carefree housewife like her is useless in this situation.
Don't talk about her like that. Anyone would be devastated if someone they love was seriously injured.
You always defend them. What about us? What about our lives?
We can still have our lives while helping our family.
The only ones left who can do anything are you and me. But I want to spend my money on myself and have fun, so I'm leaving all the troublesome stuff like caregiving and house matters to you.
Are you kidding me? You're just dumping all the problems on me?
You act like I'm being selfish, but what about my dreams, my future?
We can figure out a way to balance everything.
But you've always been smarter and more capable than me. You'll be fine on your own.
Please come back, Rachel. I understand feeling scared and wanting to run away, but we can use government services to reduce our burden. Can't you try to work with me on this?
I've already made up my mind. I've packed everything I need.
At least tell me where you're going. I need to know you're safe.
Nope, I hate putting in effort, so you can use whatever services you want and handle it all by yourself, Sarah.
How could you?
Look, you're good at this stuff. You actually care about taking care of them. I don't.
That's not true. I know you care. You're just scared.
Stop trying to analyze me. I'm done with all of this.
What about your job? Your friends here?
I've already quit my job, found a new one somewhere else.
You planned this all along?
Well then, take good care of Mom and Dad.
Rachel, please, just talk to me. We can work something out.
There's nothing to work out. I'm turning off my phone after this. Don't try to find me.
Please don't do this. I can't handle everything alone.
You won't be alone. You have Mom and Dad. That's what you want, right? To be the perfect daughter?
That's not fair. I'm just trying to help our family survive this.
Well, now you can be the perfect daughter without me getting in the way. Goodbye, Sarah.
You did great today, handling both the funeral and your duties as the chief mourner. I've paid the funeral home staff.
Thank you. And James, thank you for helping with everything today.
I was just supporting you, Sarah. You must be much more exhausted. I was thinking we could just get takeout for dinner tonight. Maybe stop by the supermarket?
That would be such a help. I'm craving a chili con carne. I'm so tired, I need some comfort food right now.
Did you remember to eat anything since this morning?
No, I couldn't think about food. I don't even know what we have in the fridge.
Don't worry about that. I'm already making a list of stuff to buy. Do you need any other groceries while I'm there?
Just the basics. We've been so busy with the funeral arrangements.
Got it. Let's just rest for today. We can handle the other paperwork tomorrow and later.
Yes, I've done enough for today.
You want me to start sorting through your dad's documents tonight?
Not tonight. I need a break from paperwork. I'll get back to it tomorrow.
Of course. I'll help with everything too, though you've already taken care of most things bit by bit.
I learned from Mom's passing. It's easier to handle these things gradually, in advance.
You've become an expert at managing everything alone.
Well, I'm the only one who can. You have to prepare these things in advance, and the sister who I'd like to rely on still won't answer any of my calls, so it's all up to me.
Your sister didn't come to the funeral either, huh?
No sign of her, just like with Mom's funeral.
Maybe she didn't get the message?
I don't know. I sent her a message about today's funeral, but I never thought she wouldn't even come to our parents' final farewell.
Well, she's been out of contact for 10 years. Maybe she didn't know how to face everyone after all this time. I bet she'll at least visit the grave privately.
You're always trying to see the best in people.
Someone has to balance out your pessimism.
That's true, but I highly doubt it. She's always only thought about herself.
All right, let's not think about her tonight. You need rest.
You're right. I just keep checking my phone, hoping she'll respond.
I know you do. I see you checking it every day.
Old habits die hard, I guess.
Well, I'll see you later then. I'll head straight back after shopping.
Drive safely. The roads are slippery after the rain.
I will. Try to relax until I get back.
Thank you, James, for everything.
Always. That's what partners are for.
Hey, Sarah. It's been a while. Thanks for reaching out about the funeral. Sorry I couldn't make it. Wait, Rachel, is that really you? What's with that reaction? You're the one who contacted me. I've been trying to reach you for years. Well, I've been busy with my own life. But you never reply or answer calls. You weren't reachable when Mom passed away right after you left, and now you didn't even come to Dad's funeral. I actually wanted to come this time, but I had something else to do. 10 years, Rachel. 10 years without a word. Don't start with the guilt trip. I had my reasons. There's nothing more important than your parents' funeral. Well, since you've contacted me, are you coming back home? At least to visit their grave? Nah, visiting the grave seems like a hassle. I'm not interested in that stuff. What? Don't act so shocked. We both know why I'm messaging now. Actually, I don't. Why now? I was planning to come back home once for the inheritance. There should be a meeting with Dad's lawyer, right? Mom was just a housewife, so there probably wasn't much inheritance then. But Dad was different. Being a former executive, he must have left quite a bit of assets. You disappear for 10 years, and that's the first thing you ask about? Not even visiting their grave, but jumping straight to inheritance talk? Why waste time with small talk? We're not close anymore anyway. It's important. As a daughter, I have inheritance rights too. Well, yes, but... Don't try to deny my rights. I've done my research. I'm not denying anything. Hey, come on. Roughly how much inheritance is there? Just give me a ballpark figure. Huh? Stop playing dumb. You know exactly what's left. I'm just processing that this is really happening. I mean, Dad had to quit before retirement because of the accident, but when he was healthy, he was a company executive and earned quite a lot. Plus, our family was wealthy to begin with land and apartment buildings and other real estate, right? There must be quite a substantial inheritance. Yes, all the real estate inherited from our grandparents was kept intact, and they always said they'd keep it for us. Right. They used to say that all the time. This looks really promising. So, all of Dad's inheritance will go to me then. What? All of the inheritance? You seem surprised. Did you think you'd get it all to yourself? I never said that. I know all about it, Sarah. You got quite a bit of financial help from home while I was away, didn't you? What? You got married during these 10 years, right? I heard rumors that Dad paid for everything. Your wedding and even your new house with your husband. You seem well informed. Actually, what you're saying is true. They did pay for everything. Must have been nice, getting all that money while I got nothing. You chose to leave, Rachel. I didn't get a single penny, and that's not fair. So it's only right that I get all the remaining inheritance. Not fair? I was the one doing all the caregiving that you abandoned. Dad offered to help with those expenses as thanks for my daily care. Oh, playing the martyr card now? It's not a card. It's what happened. If I had known there was money involved, I wouldn't have run away. If someone had told me, I might have come back. Then you wouldn't have had to do all the caregiving alone. Sarah, you never told me anything. Don't try to change the story after the fact like that. You should have told me about the money. You never answered my calls or messages. Anyway, the inheritance is going to be mine. I know taking care of Mom and Dad must have been tough, but you've already gotten plenty of benefits from that. Hand over all the assets to me. You've already received your share through lifetime gifts, so deal with it. Fine, gladly. Really? That easily? What a stupid sister. Whatever. This works out great for me if you're not going to make a scene. Excuse me? I took a screenshot of that as evidence. You just said you'd give me all the inheritance. No taking it back now. Of course I won't take it back. I'll give all of Dad's inheritance to my sister Rachel. Happy? Like you said, James and I received plenty during their lifetime, so I don't need to be greedy.
Finally seeing sense, are you?
I'm just agreeing with what you want.
You better keep your word, even if you find out that Dad's land has greatly appreciated in value.
Oh, has it?
Actually, as soon as I got your message, I started researching. Instead of going to the funeral, I was checking the prices of Dad's land and real estate.
So that was your important business that kept you from the funeral?
Business is business. This was more important.
More important than saying goodbye to Dad?
Anyway, guess what I found out? I was pretty shocked. There's been a real estate bubble, and the prices are insane. Land that was worth $100,000 10 years ago is now worth about $300,000.
It's gone up that much?
Don't pretend you didn't know. You've been here the whole time.
Well, I had 100 other things on my mind.
I'm going to sell everything as soon as I inherited. Let me say this one more time. All the inheritance is mine. Sarah, you just said you'd give everything to me, so don't try asking for anything later. I won't share a single thing.
That's fine. I don't want any of it. You can have everything. The remaining small savings and all the debt that exceeds it.
What?
You heard me correctly.
Stop joking around.
I said I don't hold back. Hurry up and inherit it. I really don't want any of it.
Wait, Sarah, what do you mean by remaining small savings? And did you say debt?
That's right. That's all Dad left as inheritance.
Stop lying! You're just trying to trick me!
Why would I lie about this?
What are you talking about? We were always a wealthy family. Dad was an executive with an annual income in the hundreds of thousands. And he had lots of assets, including land and real estate.
Yes, we were. In the past. But things changed dramatically during these 10 years you were out of contact.
Nothing could have changed that much.
You'd be surprised.
What?
You remember how Mom's mental health deteriorated after the shock of Dad's accident. Then she got sick soon after, which made things even worse. As a result, she started spending money compulsively to cope with the stress.
What? Mom did that?
Where did you think all that money went?
Mom would never do something like that.
You weren't here to see it happen.
What about the properties, the investments?
Dad converted most of our real estate to cash as a precaution, and then Mom started spending that money like water. Sometimes she even bought suspicious, expensive vases from scammers, saying things like, "This will cure both your illness and improve your husband's condition."
You've got to be kidding me! What were you and Dad doing while Mom was spending like that? If you noticed her wasteful spending, you should have stopped her right away.
We tried everything we could think of.
Obviously not enough.
Of course we tried to address it. We tried to stop her from spending many times, but once the habit set in, it wouldn't stop.
No way.
Dad and I discussed it and took away her wallet and bank books, but that just made things worse. She started turning to loan sharks behind our backs.
You're lying.
I wish I was. The loan sharks started showing up at our door.
This can't be real.
I was busy every day with work, housework, and caregiving, and Dad didn't notice Mom's loans either. By the time we realized, the amount had ballooned to an enormous sum. She had even secretly sold off almost all her remaining real estate.
Almost all of it? So what I can inherit is...
Like I said at the start, a small amount of savings and debt that exceeds it.
No way!
Now you understand why I'm not fighting for the inheritance?
Don't mess with me! I don't want an inheritance like that!
But you were so happy about having it all to yourself just a moment ago.
There must be something left. Some property we can sell?
Feel free to check the records yourself. Just to confirm, there really isn't anything else? No chance there's still some land or real estate left somewhere? If you're concerned, check for yourself. Even if anything is left, I have no intention of inheriting it. Well then. This is the worst! I checked and there really aren't any valuable assets left. Sarah, you got your wedding and new house paid for, so you're the only one who benefited. That's not fair. So you finally checked the records. I spent days going through everything. How could this happen? Now you know I wasn't lying. You must have hidden some assets somewhere. What can I say? I sacrificed my time and life to provide care. If you think about it, a few $100,000 was a small price to pay to escape from dealing with our parents' care. Don't turn this around on me! I'm just stating facts. What? Simple caregiving isn't worth that much. You got way too much. Simple caregiving? I can't let that comment slide. What's there to slide? Anyone could do it. You didn't. Huh? Yes, I received a lot of money, and I understand why you're jealous. But don't you dare say that it was simple so casually. You have no idea how anxious, difficult, lonely, and painful it was when you suddenly ran away and dumped all the responsibility of caring for both parents on me. Someone who just ran away has no right to dismiss it as simple caregiving. What's with you suddenly getting angry? I've held this in for 10 years. Oh, poor Sarah, always playing the victim. You have no idea how many times I cried in secret so that Mom and Dad wouldn't notice. If it weren't for James, I would have broken down. It's thanks to his support that I managed to get through these 10 years. He did what you should have been doing. There you go again, Saint Sarah. You wouldn't understand what it's like to watch someone deteriorate day by day. Shut up! Stop preaching at me, idiot! You two just got all that help and had it easy. Easy? Try watching Mom cry every night. That's it! I'm not coming back home after all. I won't inherit anything, and I don't want to talk to you anymore, Sarah. Finally showing your true colors again? My true colors? What about yours, acting all high and mighty? Oh, is that so? I'm not afraid of losing contact with you anymore. In fact, let's make it official and cut ties completely. Perfect! That's exactly what I want! At least you're honest about something. Hey, Sarah, there's something I need to ask you about. What? Don't contact me when we've cut ties. Please, it's important. Everything's important when you need something. Don't say that. This is an emergency. Don't abandon your only sister. Emergency? These papers came in the mail about Mom and Dad. What papers? I suddenly received documents about Mom and Dad's debt addressed to me. When I read them, it looks like I have to repay them. I panicked and called to ask about it, and they asked me, "Didn't you inherit the estate?" But I didn't do anything. What, is there some kind of procedure needed if I want to refuse the inheritance? What? You didn't even know about that? Stop acting surprised and help me! You really didn't research anything about inheritance law. Okay, so judging by your reaction, there was something I had to do. But we can still fix this, right? I just need to sign some documents and I can refuse the inheritance now, right? You never bothered to look into this before demanding everything? Just tell me we can fix it. Nope, it's too late now. It's more than 3 months since Dad passed away. You can't refuse the inheritance anymore. What? The law is very clear about this. Wait, what exactly does this mean? This means you've inherited everything from our parents, both the assets and the debts. No, there has to be a way out! There isn't. What do you mean? What procedure? If I had done it earlier, could this have been prevented? Yes, refusing inheritance requires proper procedures. You need to file paperwork and submit it to various places, and it must be done within 3 months. After that, you automatically inherit everything.
Really?
But you were too busy checking property values to look into the actual legal process.
Why didn't you warn me about this? Did you do all of that?
Of course, I did my inheritance refusal procedure right away, so I'm not responsible for any of the debt.
You knew and you didn't tell me!
I'm not your legal advisor.
This is ridiculous! In that case, Sarah, you need to take responsibility for all of this!
Excuse me? Why should I?
Because you didn't tell me about something this important! It's all your fault! It's unfair for you to escape and dump everything on me!
That's rich coming from someone who ran away and dumped all the caregiving on me.
That's different! Come on, take responsibility! Pay at least half of Mom and Dad's debt!
You're unbelievable.
Sarah, you have to pay for all of this!
No, she has no obligation to pay, so I won't let her pay or take any responsibility. You've already cut ties, so please stop involving my wife.
Huh? My wife?
Hello, I'm James, Sarah's husband. We've never met directly before, so sorry for the sudden introduction.
So you're Sarah's husband? Don't butt in suddenly. This has nothing to do with you.
Actually, it does. As Sarah's husband, I need to protect her. I love her caring nature, which is why I've continued to support her. I worked hard alongside her through everything, the caregiving, the funeral, all of it.
Is that so?
You weren't here to see what she went through.
Oh, another lecture about poor Sarah.
Sarah really did her best alone. If it were me, I would have cut ties immediately with a sister who went no contact after running away. But she never blamed you, saying, I understand wanting to run away. Someone like that has finally decided to cut ties with you, so now I'll be her shield. I won't let her life be controlled by you anymore.
Ugh, acting like Sarah's knight in shining armor.
That's right. Sarah is too kind and might forgive you again, so this knight in shining armor will be stepping in from now on.
Well then, Mr. Knight in shining armor, do something about this inheritance situation. If you do, I promise I won't contact Sarah again.
It's amazing how you can still talk down to us from your position.
Shut up. Just fix the situation. Aren't you Sarah's knight in shining armor?
Even if you say that, you've already broken into the house and taken valuable items, right? That's already proof that you've accepted the inheritance. So, Rachel, you have no choice but to accept everything.
What? How did you...
The truth is, I actually installed security cameras in your parents' house while Sarah was busy dealing with all the documents surrounding refusing the inheritance. I've heard that empty homes are a target for burglaries, especially after funerals, so I put them in just in case. And then when I checked the cameras a while back, I was pretty shocked to find footage of you breaking into your parents' house.
That's a lie. I had no idea there were cameras.
The timestamps on the footage show exactly when you entered.
You can't prove it was me.
I guess you couldn't give up even when you found out there wasn't the inheritance you expected. You took various valuable items from the house, right? But if you dispose of inheritance property before the procedures, it's considered accepting the inheritance, whether you throw it away, take it, or sell it.
You're making this up.
The law is very clear about this.
Really?
We have you on camera taking your mom's jewelry box.
That was mine to begin with.
Yeah, sure. So please stop blaming Sarah, who properly filed for inheritance refusal. She didn't do anything wrong or unfair. You chose the path of inheritance yourself.
She must have known about this law.
She did her research. You should have done the same.
No way. So what should I do? Should I return what I took?
Even if you return those items, it won't change the fact that you've inherited. You'll just have to work hard to repay it all. If I remember correctly, it was about $600,000. Good luck handling that on your own.
$600,000? That's impossible!
The loan sharks charged very high interest rates, too.
This can't be happening.
As your brother-in-law, I'm going to block you now. Sarah's done enough for her family. I want her to spend time on herself from now on.
You can't block me. I need help with this.
You had 10 years to help. You chose not to.
Wait, please, at least let me talk to Sarah one last time. Sarah wouldn't abandon me like this.
Sarah's right here, telling me to block you already. She says she wants to celebrate our cut ties by going out for some Italian. She's looking up nice restaurants on her computer right now.
No way. Sarah, I know you can see these messages. Please don't do this.
Well, goodbye then. What goes around comes around. This has been quite the learning experience.
My sister Rachel frantically consulted with the court about refusing the inheritance. However, due to missing the deadline and having disposed of inheritance property, her refusal wasn't accepted, and she had to take on all the debt. Rachel threw a fit, saying, "Why should I repay debt I didn't even take out?" and tried to skip town. But modern debt collection agencies are impressive. No matter where she ran, they quickly found her location, and I heard she's now quietly working at a nightclub to pay off the debt.
Thank you for.
Emily, where are you going with my stuff? Outside, where it belongs. What? Stop! Emily, give me back my clothes! Why would you suddenly throw all my clothes and stuff outside? I can't go home like this! I'll get arrested! You don't need to go home. Just stay in there with Jake. I can't believe you cheated with my boyfriend and in the house we share. I'm calling both our parents right now. Wait, you're overreacting. Let's talk about this. Overreacting? I just caught you with my fiancé in our house. It just happened. We didn't plan it. Don't lie to me. That's not going to mean anything when Mom and Dad get here. Why are you calling our parents? Because they need to know what kind of daughter they raised. Jake and I were engaged and planning our wedding for the end of the year. We were preparing everything, and then this happens. How could Jake cheat on me, and with my sister of all people? How could you both do this to me? We need to discuss this with everyone, including our parents. You're being dramatic. Just relax, will you? Can't we handle this between us? You really think I can calm down after finding you with my fiancé? This is so annoying. Don't get so worked up over a little cheating. It's not like this is the first time, right? You're right. This is the 4th time you've stolen my boyfriend. Wow, you've actually been keeping count. Of course I have. How could I forget? First was Tom in high school. Ancient history. Then Matt in college. He wasn't even that serious about you. Then David last year. Okay, I get it. What are you trying to accomplish? You're always getting in my way. Do you have some kind of grudge against me? Not at all. You're my amazing big sister and I love you. What? You're so smart with your fancy degree, great at your job, make good money, and even with your busy schedule, you stay fit and look amazing. So no, I don't have a grudge, and I love you, but you just kind of piss me off. I piss you off? Do you know how hard it is being your little sister? What does that have to do with stealing my fiancé? Everything! You're too perfect. It's boring. I think someone as perfect as you should have at least some flaws, like having your sister steal your boyfriend every time you fall in love. Ha ha ha! What? You've been stealing my boyfriends for a stupid reason like that?
It's not stupid. It's funny, isn't it?
No, it's cruel. Do you know how much it hurts when people important to me stab me in the back like it's nothing?
Oh, come on. You'll find someone else, and then I'll steal them. But that's just how things go in our family.
This is ridiculous. To think I've been hurt and betrayed so many times for such an idiotic reason. What the hell is wrong with you?
OMG! It's so hilarious seeing my always cool sister completely lose it.
You think this is funny? I was planning my wedding!
You were planning way too early anyway. The wedding wasn't for months.
Calling our parents was definitely the right move. I'm too angry to have a rational conversation right now.
Oh, great. Mom and Dad are blowing up my phone with calls and messages. This is all your fault for telling on me.
Good. Let them know what their precious baby girl has been up to.
They're saying they're coming over. This isn't fair.
Not fair? Like stealing your sister's fiancé?
Fine, I'll stay and participate in this little talk. But you better replace the clothes you threw out. I'm not wearing clothes covered in dirt. You owe me.
I owe you? After what you did?
They were designer clothes.
Get out of my sight before I throw you out with them.
Hey,
What do you want?
Emily, I transferred the settlement money to your account like you asked. No more complaints now, right?
Let me check. Yes, I got it. With this, our engagement is officially over.
Finally! This whole thing was been such a pain.
A pain for you?
Come on, you didn't have to involve our parents.
You were engaged to me and cheating with my sister. What did you expect? But now that our engagement is over, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Sweet! I can date Sarah without anyone complaining.
What? You're still planning to date her after everything that happened?
Of course, why wouldn't I?
After all the drama you caused? After what our parents said?
Yeah, I got chewed out by my parents and even got punched. But at this point, might as well commit to it. Besides, we only have each other now. Plus, when it comes to passion,
Huh?
what we have is real. Sarah understands me better than you ever did.
After dating for what? 2 weeks?
Listen, we took responsibility for our actions, so no one has any right to complain about what we do from now on. Don't contact me again.
As if I would.
And one more thing.
What now?
Also, don't hold a grudge against Sarah just because you're bitter about losing me.
Losing you? Is that what you think this is about?
Well, isn't it? You're just jealous that Sarah and I are happy together.
Sure, I'm angry, but I'm not interested enough to hold a grudge. I don't even want to see Sarah's face or think about her anymore. Do whatever you want. Date whoever you want.
Don't forget what you said.
Trust me, I won't forget any of this, but I don't care what either of you do anymore.
You say that now, but I know you're just acting tough.
You really don't get it, do you?
Get what?
Then I'm disgusted by both of you.
Whatever. Sarah's waiting for me. Have a nice life.
Blocking you now.
Emily, are you there?
Who is this?
Your sister. Did you delete my number?
I deleted everything about you.
Have you been well?
What do you want, Sarah? Why are you suddenly contacting me? Things were finally settling down.
Don't be so cold. We're still sisters.
Sisters don't do what you did.
Actually, I have some important news for you. Jake and I are finally getting married.
You two are still together?
What's with that tone? Did you think we'd break up? Or were you hoping that we would this entire time?
I hadn't thought about you at all.
Honestly, I thought we'd break up quickly too, but Jake is surprisingly devoted. He really seems to love me and treats me so well.
Well, good for you.
You don't sound very happy for me.
What did you expect?
And now we're having a baby. That's why we decided to get married.
A baby? You're pregnant with Jake's child?
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
You're really doing this.
I'm already in my second trimester, so we're planning to register our marriage soon. We're having the wedding ceremony this month. My bump isn't showing much yet, so I can still wear a dress.
What? You're even having a ceremony? Of course! Why wouldn't we? After everything that happened? That's why I wanted to apologize to you. That's why I went out of my way to contact you. Who would have thought I'd get married before my perfect sister? You must feel so pathetic and embarrassed. Sorry about that. What? Don't you remember how Mom always said you'd be the first to walk down the aisle? That doesn't matter to me. Everyone, including our parents and relatives, always said you'd be the first to get married. Look how the tables have turned. Your dropout sister beat you to it. I really don't care about any of that. It doesn't bother me at all. Really? Not even a little bit? No. Stop acting tough. For Miss Perfect like you, losing to me must be... Oh, deep down, you must be a mess of jealousy and envy. What? I bet you're dying inside. You're delusional. And guess what? I'm having my wedding at the same venue you were going to use. That's why we're coming back to our hometown for the wedding. Oh, is that so? The exact same venue? Isn't it perfect, using your venue? You really have no shame. After everything happened, it was hard to stay in town, so Jake and I moved away. But it's been a year now, so coming back shouldn't be a problem, right? Everyone should welcome us back with congratulations for the wedding and baby, right? What? The whole town will be talking about us. They certainly will. Of course, to live up to those expectations, we're going all out with the wedding at the same venue where you were supposed to have yours, and we're even upgrading it to be fancier than what you planned. You're spending that much money? Jake got a promotion so we can afford it. I see. And I'm wearing the same wedding dress you wanted. We're inviting lots of parents and friends. Everyone will be there to celebrate with us. Everyone, huh? A big wedding sounds nice, and you can do whatever you want. But do you really think people will come to your wedding? Of course they will. We're a super cute couple who fought for true love. Everyone will definitely come when they're invited to such a romantic wedding. True love, huh? What else would you call it? I can think of a few things. Even if it started with stealing someone's fiancé, the end result is all that matters. If we get married, it becomes a beautiful story of fighting for true love. And now we're even having a baby. It would be crazy not to celebrate this. I see. Now I understand how you can be so delusionally optimistic. Are you being sarcastic because you're jealous? What? You totally are! This is exactly why I'm inviting you! What are you talking about? Don't worry, I'll invite you too. You want to see the venue and dress you were supposed to have, right? If you really want to come, you can. Are you really planning to do this at the venue I plan to use? Huh? To the venue. Are you really planning to go there? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It's fine to be in your own little fantasy world, but have you thought this through at all? You're really planning to come back to town so boldly and using my planned venue. Don't blame me for whatever happens. Huh? What do you mean? You're using the wedding venue I was supposed to have, right? Actually, that venue is run by my friend. What? To be specific, my friend's family owns it, and she works there as a wedding planner, taking over the family business. Of course, she was really sad when my engagement and wedding were canceled. Actually, she was even angrier about what you two did than I was. You're pretty brave to have your wedding there. No way! By the way, I wanted to ask, you're only copying the venue and dress, right? You haven't copied anything else from my plans, have you? Huh? I copied everything from your plans. Everything? Since they said we could use outside catering, I booked the same Italian restaurant you were going to use. I also hired the same florist and photographer you plan to use. Copied everything. You've got to be kidding. Those people are all my friends too. What? Really? I have quite a few friends, and they were all kind enough to want to help with my wedding, each offering their expertise in different areas. That's how I was planning my wedding. But that wedding was canceled because of me, and now the person who caused the cancellation is asking for their services again. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Well, they'll probably handle it professionally since it's work, but that's all it will be. Just business. I wonder what they're really thinking deep down inside. No. And about our parents and relatives coming, even if you're having a baby, it's only been a year since your affair that made both sets of parents furious. Jake's parents were so angry, they collapsed. Do you really think just 1 year is enough for them to forgive and forget? Stop saying scary things! Of course they'll come. They have to. I'll be in trouble if they don't. Well, I won't be attending your wedding, so have fun without me. And give my regards to Jake. Emily, please answer. I know you're there. This is an emergency. Emily, what should I do? Nobody came to the wedding today. What? Nobody? Not even our parents? No, I've been waiting for 2 hours. The ceremony was supposed to start an hour ago. Neither my parents nor Jake's parents. No one came, not even a single friend. Did you even send out invitations? Did you get any RSVPs? I sent them 3 weeks ago. And? Nobody responded. Then of course no one would come. But usually people RSVP yes or no, right? Since there were no responses, doesn't that mean they might come? It means they didn't think it was worth responding to. That can't be true. They're just running late, right? After an hour? Stop deluding yourself. But your friend, the wedding planner, worked so hard. What? She was so nice to me. I was worried when no one responded, so I asked her about it. I said, even without RSVPs, lots of people will come on the day, right? And she said, let's hope so. That means she must have encouraged people to come, right? She must have tried to convince them to attend, right? Of course not. Basic customer service is about making clients feel at ease. She was just being professional. What? But she seemed so sincere. Asking the planner to encourage guests to come? That's ridiculous. Use your common sense. No planner would ever do that. No. The catering staff is starting to pack up. The photographer is asking if we want to cancel. Well, what did you expect? I can't do this. There's no way I could enjoy it. Please, Emily, can you at least come to our wedding? What? Actually, I think everything would be fine if you just came. I'm sure everyone's just being considerate of you, and that's why they're not coming. If you came, I'm sure everyone else would come too. I'll apologize for stealing Jake and everything. Let's make up at the wedding venue. Are you serious right now? Please, I'll do anything. Absolutely not. I don't want to make up, and I never want to see either of your faces again. What? But we're sisters. Family should forgive each other. It's too late for apologies, and I don't want to forgive you, so just give up on everything. That can't be true. Emily, please. The venue staff is asking us to leave. Well, goodbye.
Emily, please answer. We need to talk. I want to get back together with you right now. Come on, you must want to get back together with me too, right?
What did you just say?
Made a huge mistake.
Don't message me.
Oh, I guess you don't feel the same way?
Are you drunk?
No, I'm serious.
Getting back together with you is out of the question. I haven't thought about it for even a second.
Yeah, I figured you're still angry with me, right?
Why on earth would you even want to get back together with me? You just had your wedding with Sarah yesterday.
About that. We canceled yesterday's wedding. How could we have a ceremony with no one there?
You canceled it? After all that preparation?
The venue was empty. It was humiliating. I never thought absolutely no one would come. I think there wasn't a single person who would celebrate with us. I couldn't even fake a smile. And Sarah broke down crying, so we canceled.
Oh my.
Even my own parents ignored us. And since we canceled on the day, we can't get our money back. I tried desperately negotiating with the venue and vendors, but none of them would budge.
Well, they're all my friends. Of course none of them would negotiate with you.
Can't you talk to them?
Excuse me?
Come on, we just threw a fortune down the drain. We spent everything we had. Help us out, will you?
I'm not going to sympathize with you. Nobody wants to celebrate a wedding between cheaters. For you to have your spirit broken by such an obvious outcome and then come crawling back to your ex? Stop saying stupid things and work things out with Sarah. You're about to be a father, for heaven's sake.
Then I'll be a good father. So will you be the mother? After Sarah has the baby, I'll bring the child with me. Even if we can't get back together as lovers, maybe we could be a family. Me, you, and the baby.
Are you kidding? Are you seriously saying this?
I know it sounds crazy, but I finally realized I can't make it without you. I ran away to Sarah because she was easy to be with, but I really need you.
What?
Remember how good we were together?
Before you cheated, you mean?
I really did love you, Emily. You were so perfect at work and in your private life. Just being with you made me feel pressured every day. I ran away to Sarah, who's really easygoing.
She's my complete opposite, right? Always carefree and only doing what's fun.
Yes, exactly. But I realized that's not enough. I ran away from you and started dating Sarah, but she talks her way out of anything difficult. She dumps everything on me. Actually, we've been arguing more and more.
Oh, really?
She can't handle any responsibility. Then she got pregnant and I had to take responsibility by marrying her. But I regret everything. Unlike you, she's messy and lazy. Can't imagine raising a child with Sarah. But I think I can do it with you, Emily.
Don't you dare! Stop trying to drag me, someone who's no longer involved, into this! You selfish, worthless piece of garbage!
I'm just being honest.
Now you want to dump your problems on me? You just want to dump everything on me because you think I can manage, and I probably could too. But listen here, I didn't just automatically become perfect like you and Sarah say I am. It's the result of my hard work. How dare you feel pressured, run away, betray me, and then try to come back when it's convenient for you?
Please?
I'm getting a headache from how angry I am. Well, I guess I'll just have to block you. Forcibly create some physical distance between us, because I'm sick of you both.
What? You can't!
Now I'll never have to see your face or think about you again. Have a nice life.
No, wait! I'm really sorry. I want to live with you again. Hey, did you really block me? Everyone, parents, friends, they're all ignoring my messages, and now you're disappearing from my life too? Damn it! Why is Sarah all I have left?
According to rumors, Sarah and Jake's wedding cost about $50,000 in total. Of course, with no wedding gifts or money from guests, they paid everything from their savings. Because of this, they're barely scraping by just trying to save for the baby's delivery costs. Sarah, who dreamed of a happy family life, had a complete meltdown when she had to buy secondhand baby items. Apparently, Jake also finally snapped after getting tired of dealing with Sarah's daily tantrums. I hear their newlywed life is absolutely miserable.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.
Sarah! Big announcement from your adorable little sister! I'm going to marry your husband! What? I stole Mike from you! Sorry! What? Jessica, what are you talking about? This isn't funny. Stop joking around. Who's joking? I'm being totally serious here. So anyway, hurry up and file those divorce papers. See ya! Wait, hold on, Jessica! What do you mean? You stole Mike? Getting married? What on earth is happening? Are you seriously telling me you're having an affair with my husband? This has to be some kind of sick joke! What do you mean? It's simple. I'm a homewrecker. Huh? How can you say that so casually? Do you have any idea what you're saying right now? Of course I do. I'm saying I stole your husband and now I'm marrying him instead. It's not that complicated, Sarah. Not that complicated? Jessica, he's my husband! Well, not for much longer.
Besides, it's not like you two were that happy anyway.
What would you know about our marriage? You don't live with us. You don't see our daily life.
Actually, I've been thinking Mike was pretty nice for a while now. When our families met for your marriage, I felt sparks fly immediately.
You've been targeting him for that long? Don't tell me you started making moves on him right after that.
No way, I'm not that stupid. I held back then because he was going to marry you and I couldn't steal him. I'm not completely heartless, you know. But we accidentally ran into each other recently.
What do you mean? When did this happen? Where?
We accidentally met at a bar. It would have been weird to pretend not to know him, so when I said hi, Mike invited me to drink with him. Then we really hit it off. It was that fancy bar downtown, you know, the one with the rooftop terrace. We talked for hours and hours. He kept buying me drinks and telling me how beautiful I looked.
So that developed into an affair? Just like that? One night of drinking?
Well, not exactly one night. We started texting after that. Then we met up a few more times. He said living with you feels like having a roommate, not a wife. There's no romance, no excitement in his marriage life. When was the last time you two went on a real date?
We've been busy.
Exactly. That's why he fell for me so quickly. I make him feel alive again, something you couldn't provide. And you know what? Mike's surprisingly aggressive. Right after we started dating, he said he wanted to marry me. I was so excited.
Excited? But he's your sister's husband. How can you be excited about breaking up a marriage, especially about betraying your own sister?
Sister's husband or whatever. When you fall in love, nothing else matters.
What? That's the most selfish thing I've ever heard. What about loyalty? What about family?
That doesn't matter. Besides, Mike wants to make me his wife too, so you're the one in the way.
Excuse me? I'm in the way? But I'm his actual wife. I'm the one he made vows to.
Yeah, but those vows obviously don't mean much to him anymore.
What? I can't believe this.
Believe it! He's head over heels for me now. So hurry up and sign the divorce papers. Then I can marry Mike right away.
Are you kidding me? Do you think such a marriage would be acceptable? Mom and Dad would definitely oppose it.
Mom and Dad would never oppose me. They're fully supporting my happiness.
They already know about this? And they're okay with it? I see. So even at a time like this, Mom and Dad won't take my side.
Of course they won't. After all, I'm super cute. They said I deserve to be happy, and if Mike makes me happy, then they support it. They've always wanted the best for their precious youngest daughter.
What about their oldest daughter? What about my happiness?
You'll find someone else eventually, but Mike and I are meant to be together. So anyway, I'm taking your husband. Try not to be too bitter about it.
Mike, can you explain what's going on from your side too? Jessica just told me you're marrying her and I should get a divorce? Please tell me this is all some horrible misunderstanding. Please tell me my sister is lying.
Oh, Jessica already told you about that?
Yes, she told me everything. About accidentally meeting at the bar. How it immediately developed into an affair. All of it. But I want to hear it from you. I want to hear my husband tell me what's really going on.
If you already heard all that, there's nothing left for me to explain.
Nothing left to explain? How about explaining how you could do this to me? How about explaining why you threw away our marriage?
Look, these things just happen sometimes. So can you just sign the divorce papers? I already got the forms from City Hall.
What? You already got the forms? You need to explain properly, too. How could you betray your wife like this? Can't you at least apologize to me if you can't explain? I supported you for years, Mike. I stood by you through everything. Don't I deserve at least an apology?
Apologize for what? I didn't do anything wrong. You can't help who you fall for.
What? You didn't do anything wrong? You cheated on your wife with her sister. How is that not wrong?
Think about it logically. Jessica is younger and prettier than you. That's just fact. Plus, she has tons of money. Any guy would obviously switch to her.
Money? What do you mean by that? What does money have to do with love? I thought you married me because you loved me.
No point playing dumb. I heard it from Jessica. Your parents' company, they're not giving it to you, the older daughter, but they're giving it to Jessica, right?
So this is about the family company? This whole affair is about money? My parents have been spoiling Jessica since she was little. They've always favored her with various excuses. You're smart, so get a job on your own. We're giving the company to Jessica. They suddenly told me that when I was in college. I was devastated, but I accepted it.
You should have told me sooner. I thought you, the older daughter, would inherit the company.
Whether I inherit the family company or Jessica does, it has nothing to do with you, Mike.
What are you talking about? It's extremely important. What do you think I married you for?
What? What do you mean, what did you marry me for? You're supposed to have married me because you loved me.
I thought you, the older daughter, would inherit the company. Then, as your husband, I could become vice president. No, president someday. But now it turns out the younger daughter, Jessica, inherits it. There's no point being married to you anymore.
What is this? Mike, are you saying you married me to target my family's company? Our entire marriage was a lie? Everything you said about loving me was fake?
Sure, I liked you at first too, but I definitely had the calculation that I might become president someday. I mean, why do you think I was so eager to meet your family? Why do you think I was so interested in your father's business?
I thought you were just being a good son-in-law. I thought you cared about my family.
I did care about their money. Besides, cute Jessica is making moves on me, and if she's inheriting the company, that changes everything.
This is too cruel. I've been supporting you as your wife all this time. I believed in you. I trusted you. I thought you would always be on my side, no matter what happens. Even when things got tough, I never doubted you.
Sorry, but someone who can't inherit the company is just useless. So I'm marrying Jessica and eventually becoming the son-in-law president of your family's company. So just sign the divorce papers.
Useless? You're calling your wife useless after all these years? After everything I've done for you? After all the sacrifices I've made?
Look, it's not personal, it's just business. Jessica can give me what you can't.
Fine, I'll sign as many papers as you want. A terrible sister and a terrible husband. I don't care what happens to any of you anymore. I hope you'll be very happy together, and I hope you get exactly what you both deserve.
Hey, Sarah! Want to hear about my wedding? I decided to have it at a popular venue.
Oh, is that so? I'm surprised you're still going through with this.
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? I said a simple ceremony would be fine, but Mom and Dad said cute girls should have grand weddings. They insist their precious daughter deserves the best of everything. Then Mike agreed, saying I'd look great in a dress, so he's all for a grand wedding.
Oh my, everyone's heads are full of flowers. It'll be a wedding with stupid pollen flying everywhere.
Oh, a flower theme might actually be nice too. You know, I'm so beautiful, I wouldn't be outdone by any beautiful flowers, right? Maybe I'll decorate the venue with lots of flowers. Everyone says they don't mind spending any amount of money on my wedding.
Wow, that's amazing. Such generosity from everyone.
I know, it's amazing. I'm so lucky to be so loved by everyone. The popular venue costs a lot just for the location, but everyone says they don't mind because it's for cute me. The dress, decorations, bouquet. They say no matter how expensive what I choose is, it's fine. Mike said if it makes me happy, price is no object.
Mom and Dad aside, where does Mike get that kind of money? Popular venues, dresses, food, decorations? You'll go over budget immediately.
Huh? What budget? Generous Mike would never say such a thing.
What? Everyone has a budget, Jessica. Even rich people have limits.
Mom and Dad said it's fine, but so did Mike. I can do whatever I want. He told me that making me happy is his only priority. He said he'd work extra hours, take loans, whatever it takes. As expected from someone who works at a big company, he's so generous about everything. I'm even wearing 3 different dresses.
What? 3 different dresses for one wedding?
One for the ceremony, one for the reception, and one for the after party. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Your wedding was only a measly $10,000. Mine's so fancy, you must be jealous.
Wait, let me confirm something. The wedding costs. Mike actually said he'd pay for everything? When I got married, he even hesitated to pay half of the $5,000.
This must be the difference in how much I'm loved. Mike told me that as long as I'm smiling, he doesn't care how much money he spends or what he does. He said seeing me happy is worth any price. I'm so loved, it's troublesome.
What?
But your wedding was only $10,000. I heard from Mike that you actually wanted to have your wedding at a popular venue too, but you had to give it up because it was over budget.
Yes, that's right. The wedding is important, but what's most important is the life after. So we decided on a $10,000 budget and had an inexpensive wedding. I thought we were planning for a future together.
What are you talking about? The wedding is obviously the most important thing. It's the one day when you're the center of attention. The one day when everyone celebrates you. Why would you skimp on that? The life after doesn't matter because my loving husband will earn money for us, so I don't need to worry about anything as his wife.
Only a handful of celebrity wives can say things like that. Most of us have to think about practical things like rent and groceries.
But that celebrity wife is me.
What? You really think you're going to live like a celebrity?
Why not? I have everything I need. Doted on by my parents, and now doted on by my sister's husband, too. With Mom and Dad's company and my husband working at a big corporation, I'm totally winning at life.
I hope it really works out that way. Reality has a way of surprising people.
Are you so jealous you can only make sarcastic comments? Sarah, you're so pathetic, it's hilarious. You had your chance and you blew it, but you must feel pathetic. Your wedding was only a measly $10,000, but your sister is having a luxurious $80,000 wedding.
What? Jessica, you're planning to spend $80,000 on your wedding? That's more than most people make in a year.
Yes, unlike you, I'm cute, so everyone wants to spoil me. He also said he doesn't care how much it costs for me. I deserve the best of everything, so I'm having an $80,000 wedding, several times more than yours. It's going to be absolutely perfect.
But he's unemployed. Is that going to be okay?
What?
An $80,000 wedding for someone unemployed. Does he even have that kind of money?
Huh? What are you talking about? Unemployed?
Well, he must have it if he's saying it's okay. But if it turns out he doesn't have the money, that would be terrible. Who would pay the $80,000? I'd hate for you to be stuck with that bill.
Wait, what? What do you mean unemployed? Don't suddenly say weird things. Mike works at a prestigious company. He has a great salary and benefits.
It's not weird, it's the truth. Mike is unemployed, yet you managed to catch such a husband and plan an $80,000 wedding. I have to admire your optimism.
What do you mean, unemployed? What are you talking about? Mike works at a big company.
He did until 2 years ago, but now he's been laid off and is unemployed.
What? Laid off?
When he tried to find a new job, he said he wouldn't work unless it was the same conditions as before, so I ended up supporting him for about 2 years. I've been the only one bringing in income. Paying all the bills, buying all the groceries, while he sits at home pretending to look for work.
Wait, I can't keep up with this. I never heard Mike was unemployed, and Mom and Dad say they don't know about that either. This has to be a mistake, or maybe you're lying to sabotage my wedding.
Well, Mike kept it completely hidden. He said something about male pride.
What? This is insane!
Well, being unemployed shouldn't be a problem, right? Mike was all fired up about inheriting our family company. He'd been targeting the son-in-law president position for a while, so if he's unemployed, he could just join the family company immediately. Actually, it works out perfectly for him.
That won't work. Our family company can't handle that anymore.
What? What do you mean the company can't handle that?
I need to talk to Mom and Dad about this. This marriage is off immediately. Everything is falling apart. This isn't what I signed up for.
Hey, Sarah! What is the meaning of this? Your family's company has been running at a loss for 5 years!
What? Really? I had no idea.
Don't play dumb, you must have known about this!
No, I really didn't know. Since Jessica is inheriting the family company, it has nothing to do with me, and my parents never said anything. They always made it sound like the company was doing well. They talked about expansion plans and new contracts.
Jessica just called me and I had a meeting with your parents. The company has been deep in the red for 5 years. They were planning to get a son-in-law from a big company to provide financial support, so they yelled at me saying, "Why are you unemployed?"
What kind of support plan is that?
I was shocked and my mind just went blank. Your father was furious, your mother was crying, Jessica was screaming at everyone. According to Jessica and your parents' plan, I'd divorce you and marry Jessica, right? Then as the son-in-law, I'd regularly provide financial support to your family's company.
Regular financial support? So they wanted to use you as a cash cow?
They plan to confiscate my entire salary and use everything except living expenses as support money for your family's company. They'd confiscate my entire bonus, too, as support money.
What is that? It's not support, it's just exploitation. Exactly! Did you really think they just wanted you for your charming personality?
Plus, they planned to make me pay for the entire wedding cost by myself!
What? So Jessica's $80,000 dream wedding was supposed to come out of your pocket?
Yeah, I thought they'd pay for all the wedding expenses. That's why I told Jessica she could do whatever she wanted. But I never imagined they were planning to exploit that from me, too. Jessica showed me the bills, the venue, the dresses, the flowers, the catering. It's more money than I made in my last year of actual employment.
So Jessica and my parents thought you'd pay for all of it. You were both relying on each other. It's laughable. You all made assumptions without talking to each other.
What What's so funny about this? I thought I'd become president of the family company and live a complete turnaround life. I thought I'd finally be successful and wealthy, but it turns out to be a company in the red. Give me back my expectations.
Jessica and my parents are probably thinking the same thing. They thought they'd finally have company stability with financial support from a big company son-in-law. But it turns out to be a 2-year unemployed guy. They're probably thinking, give us back our expectations too. Everyone's dreams just crashed into reality.
What, so it's my fault? How was I supposed to know their company was failing? How was I supposed to know they expected me to fund everything?
It's not about who's at fault. You're both equally to blame. You were all relying on each other and collapsed together. Everyone really had their heads in the clouds. You all created this fantasy where everyone else would solve your problems.
This is ridiculous! What's going to happen? What about my life?
Sorry, but I don't care about any of this. Well then, take care of my young, cute sister and my parents. I'm sure you'll all figure something out together.
Sarah! I'm calling off the marriage with Mike, so you don't need to get divorced. I'm giving Mike back to you. Problem solved, right? Everything back to normal.
Oh, that's fine. Jessica, you've been targeting him for so long, right? He's unemployed, but please take him. I thought you said you loved him no matter what.
I don't want him because he's unemployed. Mom and Dad are furious that it's not according to plan, and we really don't need Mike anymore. Love doesn't pay the bills. I can't marry someone who can't support me. What kind of life would that be?
Poor Mike being told he's not needed. I thought he was your soulmate. I thought nothing else mattered when you're in love.
That was before I knew the truth. So kind Sarah should take him back. You're kind enough to support him for 2 years, and you don't mind that he's unemployed. You must be happy to have your husband back, right? You haven't filed the divorce papers yet, so come pick him up right now.
I already filed the divorce papers.
What? When? I thought you were waiting.
You both kept telling me to sign them quickly, so of course I signed them immediately. The lawyer just confirmed it, so I just filed them. Everything's official now.
Just now? But I'm trying to give him back to you. Can't you undo it? Can't you take back the papers?
I was confused about whether to file the divorce papers first or pursue compensation for damages first. But a kind lawyer taught me carefully. They said I could file first, so I did.
Wait, you said compensation for damages? What compensation? What damages?
Well, my husband was stolen. I won't go easy on anyone, even family. Especially family, actually. Family should know better.
Wait a minute. Sure, I stole Mike, but I'm saying I'll give him back. That should make us even, right? Don't pursue damages. Our family company is in trouble too. We don't have money for lawsuits.
That has nothing to do with me. Your financial problems aren't my responsibility, just like my marriage wasn't your business. A lawyer will contact you soon, so be prepared. The wedding was canceled, so you saved $80,000 in expenses. You should be able to pay that much.
Wait, how much are you planning to demand? Can't we work this out as sisters?
That's a surprise for later. Well then, see you. Thanks to the lawyer, I was able to successfully obtain $40,000 in total damages from both Mike and Jessica. As for what happened to those two afterward, my desperate parents said if he's formerly from a big company, he should be able to manage somehow even if unemployed, and forced them to marry, bringing him into the family company as son-in-law president. But the real reason my ex-husband Mike was laid off was because he was incompetent at work. Not knowing this and having a debt-ridden company dumped on him, he obviously couldn't turn the company around. Instead, he doubled the losses, causing my parents and sister to have complete meltdowns.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.